My name is Shana. I was born and raised in Santa Rosa County, Garcon Point, Florida. My background is marine biology, and I am an aspiring oyster farmer. Yeah, that one looks pretty good. Oysters have always been a part of my life from when I was a young child, spending the time in Escambia Bay, hunting for clams, hunting for oysters, fishing. And then later on, when I did my first volunteer job out of college, it was counting oyster spat. So oysters have been a reoccurring factor in my life. I established my farm in I believe I got approved in 2019, and I actually put my oysters out in the water in 2021 of May. It's been almost a year since they've been in the water, and we're coming up on harvest soon. My first harvest coming up is important because, you know, you've seen all your hard work from a 6 millimeter oyster all the way to approximately 2 inches, 2.5 inches oyster grow. I mean, those are your babies. I have like 75,000 babies out there. So it is important because that is all my hard work coming to a head. And I don't even know what that's gonna feel like when I'm actually bagging them up and bringing them to market for the first time, because I mean, it's just gonna feel like a huge relief, I guess. Huge relief and huge accomplishment. Yeah, looks pretty, huh? I'll put some of these in that other basket just to thin them out. Oysters are what we call a keystone species. A keystone is the top of the Roman arch that holds everything together. You take that stone out and the whole arch will fall. Same goes with oysters.
It's very vital to have a healthy oyster population. They are your baseline for the health of the bay system. They filter a huge amount of water, so if you've got a healthy oyster population, they're filtering thousands and thousands of gallons of water every day, continuously.
The oyster, reefs and the beds that we have, they're basically like condos. So they provide life, habitat, food, and shelter for so many different types of not only, fish, but also invertebrates, a lot of small little crabs, worms, things like that. So that's where the starting building blocks, basically, of the ecosystem is. And then from there, it's just it has a whole food chain movement. You have, little baby things that larger fish like to eat and things like that. And then, of course, people, like we depend on these resources too. So it's basically the bottom of the food chain, and that does provide so many benefits. They also help protect shorelines from, wind erosion and water erosion also. And so they're really beneficial not only for their food source, but also because of their biological benefits, basically.